Alright. Now a nigga ready. Y'all know how we get down. Nothing but real nigga conversation when I come around. Kiss it, babies, and shaking hands, man. I'm out here doing. You hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here to make it black open? And you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. BossMack, topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa. Look, and today I got my special guest in here with me. I got Taylor in here with the BossMack topsoil tonight. What's up with you, Taylor?
What's good? What's poppin'? Hello again, everyone. How's everything?
Hello again, everyone. How you been doing, Taylor?
You know, we out here. I mean, hey, we just gotta take it one day at a time. You feel me?
One day at a time, huh? That's what's up, man.
Shit, sometimes hour by hour.
Shit, man, it seemed like it been like a long ass time since I seen you, but it's only been like 2 weeks and shit.
Low key. I feel like it has been like, yeah, about that time.
That's a trip,
Give or
huh?
take.
See, that's that podcast time right there. You know what I'm talking about? That when a whole bunch of bullshit be happening, it just seem like it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like that Will Smith shit seemed like it's like a big ass giant block of bullshit that went through, huh?
Mm-hmm. Or still currently in. I don't think the phase is totally
It's
past
still
yet.
going and shit. It's still going and shit though. Like, it's still going. Damn. Well, anyway, y'all know how we get down. We always come with the bomb agenda for you. We always come with our sponsors, niggas in the news, reader, listener, emails, and whatnot. And you know, the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You can go through BossMack Streetwear and Casa BossMack Streetwear right now. But I got to say this though, right now, this shirt right here is from the Dead Stock Load Star. Dead Stock Load Star, my young homies doing a thing out there, man. I've been supposed to have rocked this, man. It kind of got out of my sight. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta put this on because these niggas gonna think I ain't fucking with them. But I'm fucking with them. So if y'all need Dead Stock Load Star, I'ma tag them in the pictures and shit. Y'all go tap in. Super rare. They over there doing their thing. I received good reviews on this. Fuck with them. Also, like I said, if you just wanna just cut straight to the chase when you walk into place, put on this right here, man, and you're gonna be seen. You know what I mean? You're gonna get all the attention you want, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I know a lot of y'all niggas can't wear that because your bitch ain't gonna let you do it. And you can't wear it in front of your kids, I know. So you can go get something like this right here. You know what I'm saying? That was done for the BossMack topsoil by a world famous graffiti artist. I'm gonna keep putting emphasis on that. This is the number 1 or number 2 graffiti artist in the motherfucking world. The other one is Revoke. And this is Auger. Tap in. You think I'm playing? You say Auger to a tagger, he gonna salute. He gonna salute and say, how in the fuck do you know that motherfucker? You understand me? Fuck with me, don't fuck with them. Ain't no other podcasters got that type of shit, man. You feel me? What's up with you, Taylor, over there? What the fuck?
Oh, you know, I'm also rocking some BossMack.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
The chocolate.
I like
She
this.
got on the chocolate with the joggers. Is matching the skin complexion with the fingernails.
Oh, you see?
Fuck with that. Look at that. Fuck with that. You know it's lit.
Yes, sir.
I'm spraying the mic and everything. It's so lit. You know what I mean? Also, like, look, if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there, tap into the BossMack. You know, I know it's a lot going on right now. You know, hustle's not working, different things happening, you know. Fuck with me, man. Get the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lame. You know, I got satisfied customers, man. Niggas have been helped. You know what I mean? Made better. Fuck with me, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm not. Look, man. In this world, man. Right now, man. I'm looking out over all of these dudes that's trying to tell you how to get bitches, how to fuck bitches fast, and all this sucker shit that they talking. There's very few niggas spitting real game out there. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's a lot of bullshit. It's niggas out there spitting game that'll get you fucked up, get you have something bad happen to you, man. Fuck with me, man. I'm trying to tell you. All right, Taylor. It's been a lot going on since I seen you the last time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith slapping motherfuckers. Jada coming out saying she don't give a fuck about none of that. Posting videos, making him look like a sucker. You hear me? Now I know like you probably was a roller coaster through the process. You was probably on a roller coaster through the process. I'm assuming. Cause okay, just since I haven't seen you, when you first saw the slap, what was your feelings as Taylor?
I was more so just like surprised.
Right.
Just because like, I don't know, I just felt like it escalated hella quickly.
Right.
Kind of unnecessarily. Like,
right.
Just.
Okay.
It was a joke. I get it, you know, like it's not supposed to post fun, but like, could have been worse.
Right. Okay, it could have been a worse joke. Okay.
It could
so
have been worse.
You didn't have feelings of I want my nigga to do that shit for me. You didn't have that. Because a lot of bitches had that feeling. Like, yes, I want my nigga to get up and go slap a motherfucker when I'm mad. Type shit. I like that.
But also, like, they were at, like, a roast. So, like, everybody was kind of getting they shit. Like, everybody, like, he was basically taking turns. I mean, you know, maybe it would have been in his best interest to maybe not. So, maybe that could have played out a little bit differently. Or maybe Will could have discerned the situation a little differently. Or maybe Jada shouldn't have just looked at him with the daggers. Like, nigga, if you don't make a move, you sleeping on the couch tonight type shit. Like, because that's kind of the look that she gave him, low-key. And it was just like, if you don't act, because you could tell he was cool at first. Like, he thought it was funny.
Right.
Thought it was funny. And then, like, she could have did, like, a little, and then, you know, just, like, kept it going. Like, it was the time and the place I felt like maybe it shouldn't have escalated like that, because they were there for a roast. So, like, of course, everybody gonna get a little bit of something.
Okay, now, would you have stopped your nigga from going up there?
I would have tried, definitely. I've been like, because first of all, if you do that, you're gonna embarrass the fuck out of me. Especially in front of all these people.
So you would have tried to stop a nigga?
Yeah, like.
Okay. All right. So, after all of that, the Jada releasing the videos, you seen some of the video, you know, the different stuff that came out after.
Bits and pieces, yeah.
Yeah. What you think about that?
I mean, we all knew Jada was a savage. Who was surprised? Who the fuck is surprised? Especially after August, we knew Jada was a fucking savage. Like,
I feel you.
Yo.
I feel you.
So I'm like not super surprised because like, I mean, you know, this is part of her trying to take some of her power back with that situation. So maybe that could be why she doing that. But also Jada really probably just don't give a fuck. And she's like, all right, next. And now what? But they do be airing out a lot of their shit on Red Table Talk. So, you know, it gives extra room for other things. But that's also not my business.
I feel you. All right. So you just see it as Jada is just that foul bitch. Period.
I wouldn't say just like outrightly foul. Like she does her shit. She got her things going on, and honestly, she do kind of treat Will. However, so like maybe you know she could tone it down, but she just seemed like she, as old as she is, she set in her ways. She that real nigga. She basically like, and I really hate to say this. I don't want to say this, but she portrays herself as the real nigga in the relationship.
Super fact.
Like, you know, so once, especially when you get used to holding that kind of energy, like that's kind of where she just probably deems herself. And honestly, Will may look at her like that too. You know?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to see where you was at on that. That ain't really like one of the principal discussions for the evening, but I ain't seen you. So, you know, I had to see where you stood on that bullshit right there.
Where you stand?
Well, I always said that Will was a sucker, and he was a sucker for chasing. Like he was a sucker from the gate, from the gate. He knew that bitch loved and worshiped Tupac. You feel me? And I'm not gonna wife no bitch that's loving and worshiping another nigga, even if he die. Cause she still worship I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like I don't even think it wasn't even settled. They was still fighting over the bitch when Tupac got killed. Now, when I say fighting over the bitch, I mean like Tupac was just like, you know, you my bitch. All these other bitches out here is my bitches too, but you is my bitch. You know it. I don't give a fuck. I put you on in the Minister Society. We grew up together. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? What is you doing with this nigga right here? Type shit. That's what page Tupac was on. Mm-hmm. And she was on a page of Tupac got all the bitches. I ain't gonna have no power. This nigga wild. I'm trying to come up in Hollywood. The white people was telling me to fuck with Will. You feel me? This is my thought process. And then when the motherfucker gets smoked, then it's like he win by default. But why would you even want her when you know her heart is with Pac like a motherfucker? Even in death, like, you can't defeat him. You really can't beat him now. He's like, he went up to the God level, so you gotta accept it. But he kind of like low. And then that's when the bitch was saying, I didn't want to get married. How can you get married if a bitch saying I don't want to get married? It seemed like to me, it's impossible. If a bitch look at me and say I don't want to get married, I'm like, okay. That's cool. How you gonna force the issue?
Well, the clip that I saw, I think it was a clip from Red Table Talk. I think this was a while ago. I believe that like Jada said that her grandma
and then
was
the grandma
crying,
and grandma
and she interjected herself in that. I think that she kind of was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do, but this is what they expect of me. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to do this. Da, 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 da. So she said at that time that was the only thing that she said she did, but she didn't want to do it. Even so, I think they said they kind of had to drag her ass down the aisle. Or like she was crying on her wedding day. A whole bunch of just depressing ass toxic shit that I'm like, damn.
She made it sound like when she got pregnant, it was a tragedy type shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, how Jaden feel about that shit? Jaden like, God damn, Mom, what the fuck? God damn. That shit crazy. But anyway. All right. The next nigga in the nose. Your boy Mano, I wanted to bring this up and see how you felt about this. I already talked about it. Now, Mano went on Angela Yee podcast. You know who Angela Yee? Okay. It went on Lip Service. You ever look at Lip Service?
I've seen a few episodes. I don't watch it consistently, but I've seen it. I know what it is.
I don't know. These niggas go on Lip Service and they get surrounded by them bitches and they just get to releasing information, wild information. Like Jim Jones went on there and said his mama taught him how to tongue kiss. You see how that affected you? How does that sound? How does that? I've never heard of that ever in my whole existence of life, and I'm old as fuck. I've never heard of that ever. You understand me? Yes. I never seen it, heard it, none of that. Now, I've heard of some despicable fathers doing shit, but I've never heard of the mom teaching son how to. And he just said that like it was bull. But that's not what Mano said. Mano went on there, because you know that's his boy. Mm-hmm. Jim Jones is his boy. So Mano went on there, and they asked Mano, did he ever get into any role playing with sexual fantasies and shit? Mm-hmm. And he said he liked to role play as a runaway slave with white bitches, and had a white bitch whoop him and call him nigga, and then fuck after that. You know what I'm saying? Like whooping with a whip type shit.
So this nigga is into disgusting race play?
My thing is like, you know, it's two levels. I know motherfuckers is on the sadomasochism. They on the, you know, the get beat up and then fuck type shit. The violence, the violence, and then.
Oh yeah, that BDSM, yeah.
Okay, that's one thing. But then to put the white bitch in the racial twist on it, that was just. And then he tried to say I was playing.
Nigga, no the fuck you weren't. That's like if a nigga ever come out to you and say, now, this isn't my thing, but I do like to do XYZ. That nigga's a fucking freak. The fuck? That is exactly how that shit goes, bro. Like, excuse me? No. He likes getting tormented by a white bitch, and then they just fuck after, and then you just go on about your life like you didn't just. The ancestors are rolling in their graves.
Yeah, man.
The ancestors are rolling in their graves.
We was on his head about that. So, have you ever, like, okay, in your experiences, you ever ran across somebody that wanted to fuck them up type shit?
Nothing like crazy. Nothing like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Especially, like, if you're, like, specifying that because of race?
Whipping him.
But like you said, there are two different levels. Like you said, there are two different levels. Now that, I feel like that goes past masochism. I don't even know what to call that. It's past disgusting race play. It's you know what it is? It's a farce. It's a sexual farce. It's disgusting, and I don't know why anyone, male or female, white or black, would elect to go through with an act such as that. Does that, like, do things really like that make it better? Like, I'm really trying to understand, but maybe it's
yeah,
not for
man.
Me to
like I feel like
it's demeaning.
I know there's different people, like different bitches. And I think it has something to do with the way you come up, like what you experience as a kid, maybe you early sexual experiences, you know, where, you know, maybe you had like I know a lot of dudes who feel like they was player when they babysitter was sucking their dick when they was like 9 and shit, and the babysitter was like 15 or 14 or something, and they was getting their dick sucked and fucking and doing, even though it was just they was getting molested.
Exactly.
They thought, and then they don't think that fuck with them now in the way that they deal with bitches and shit, and the niggas be hypersexual. Like, I feel like if motherfuckers fuck with you on a sexual level when you too young, like if you get any type of way out sexual shit happening before you hit puberty, I feel like it hypersexualize you, and then you need more. Not everybody, maybe not everybody, but that's just what I noticed. Like all the bitches that was like, damn, I got molested, this, that happened, that, and that. They was all like, on another level with they sexual appetites, the type of shit that they was into. That's
an interesting point.
That's just my observation. You know what I'm saying? And they respond. Oh, and then they respond only to certain, like, you have to treat those bitches a certain type of way, or they not gonna respect you. You can't. There's no way they're gonna treat you just. If you try to be nice and do nice, be regular, and try to be a great guy, you gonna. Man.
Oh, so
you gotta come with all. You gotta come with.
Hey, bitch, where my shit at?
Not even like that, but you gotta come with like a certain type, like your overall treatment, not like just in the instances of saying, talking to him like that, but just in the way that the behavior patterns with certain people. Like I feel like if I treat a bitch this bitch this type of way, she gonna think I'm a sucker and she gonna shit on me. She not gonna take it as kindness. It's not gonna be, if I try to come with the nice guy shit, it's not gonna work.
It does work out like that for whatever reason. I don't know why, but no, yeah.
They responding to like the shitty treatment, kind of the mix of the good and the shitty treatment. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't respond when you present it with certain scenarios from this bitch, if you don't respond correctly, she gonna lose respect for you, and then it's pretty soon she not even gonna be fucking with you no more. I've noticed.
I hear
you
that.
might not be like that,
even
because you was raised regular. You didn't have the experiences. You know what I'm saying? But different bitches have different experiences.
Oh yeah, I've definitely like had friends or just know people, and then they're like, oh yeah, I can't fuck with bro. I'm like, why? Go, because he's too nice. He does too much. He's way too nice to me. Like, sometimes I look at them like, what do you mean?
What the fuck is going on?
Sometimes I'm like, what do you mean? Like
he texts me good morning every morning. He's always, whenever I call, he's, hey, I'm there. Ready to go. Let's do it. What? All right. Our next nigga in the news.
All right.
6ix9ine is in the news. You fuck with 6ix9ine? 6ix9ine is about to come out with his new album. You don't fuck with 6ix9ine?
I thought that nigga retired from social media.
Ain't no retired.
I thought that he was supposed to be going off the grid and being bankrupt and hiding and shit.
Matter of fact.
Thought that nigga wasn't hiding.
Matter of fact, he on he on Fabio Foreign Head. Fabio?
Why he on Favi?
He about to have Fabio crash himself. He on Favi.
Why?
You know.
Is The New York rivalry.
Well, first, he came back, said he king of New York.
Wait, who? 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
Okay.
He the world's greatest troll.
Yes.
He the world's greatest troll.
That is, I agree.
So he on 5-year head. And Bobby Shmurda. Everybody.
Bruh, Shmurda will kill that nigga. Actually, no, he don't want to go back to jail. No, he not.
Shmurda gonna do anything. Shmurda can't do nothing. Shmurda can't even say GS9 no more. He can't even say it.
He can't.
He can't even claim his neighborhood no more. You ain't never noticed that he don't say GS9 or none of that. He can't shoot no videos in his neighborhood. You notice they ain't shot no more videos that look like hot nigga. Yeah, because he can't go around them niggas no more. So, Bobby, and 6ix9ine, no, he got more money than them. He said, "How can you be the king of New York when I got all your?" That's what 6ix9ine did to him. He said, "How can you be the king of New York when I have your net worth in the trunk of my car right now? Here, let me count it for you." Then he counted out like 1.6 million or something ridiculous like that.
Damn.
Then put up the jury, the Richard Millies, like 4 or 5 Richard Millies and some other shit.
Wow.
Then he got on 5-year head and said he not really where he from and some other nigga, and just some good trolling. Then he went on Academics podcast, you know what I'm saying? With goons, brought goons.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing he got his people back.
Yeah, he got goons, which money he bring in, you know what I'm saying? So they doing the numbers. The numbers is up. You don't fuck with Gummo? You ain't never.
Only whatever song that Nicki was on, and right after she done, we done. We don't even.
You remember we was looking at that Coily Ray shit?
Yeah.
That shit flopped though.
Oh really?
That shit flopped.
I did see her album.
That
only
shit
got like
flopped.
11K.
That shit.
Like first week, only got 11K. Hey, the song was cool.
That bitch flopped.
People gotta give Koi time, I don't really have much to say.
You don't fuck with her though, anyway.
No, her music is cool. Like, I have not listened to the project. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I haven't.
I feel you.
Wouldn't say I don't fuck with her. Like, maybe just give us some time.
Yeah, man. Okay. Coachella. You fuck with Isaiah Rashad. You heard of him?
I love that nigga. Why?
You fuck with him?
I love Isaiah Rashad. TDE. Fuck you mean?
You knew he was gay?
What? That nigga has kids. I mean, it's that you
didn't see the video that came out where he had like 2 niggas sucking his dick?
Are you fucking serious?
You didn't see that? You didn't know about it? I didn't see it. I heard about it. I didn't see it, but I heard
this happened at Coachella?
This happened probably like some months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago.
Wow.
You was a fan of his and you didn't know this? This was a big deal. This devastated TDE.
That nigga usually stays out of the news.
This devastated TDE right here. Wow. This was a den in a TDE. Yeah, no mistake about it. But then he performed at Coachella. He performed.
It's nothing wrong with him being gay, but just what the.
Yes, it is. You know it is.
No, I'm just saying.
As a rapper, you can't. Ain't no niggas listening. Niggas is not finna listen to you.
I'm listening.
You come out and say niggas is not finna listen to you. I mean, he had a video come out where he had 2 niggas sucking his dick. So they was having a threesome.
I'm just shocked. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking it back because I've been listening to Isaiah
he was
for
balling.
years.
He was balling with his gay shit. He was doing baller gay shit. That's baller gay shit.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and he performed at Coachella, so the crowd was like, it was like a weird energy in the crowd. It was kind of like he was like performing on a level of, it was kind of like some accept me type shit. Like it was like the crowd was on. I don't know, man. It just, you know. It knocked the wind out of you, didn't it, huh?
Fuck yeah, because I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I've been listening to this nigga for years. I'm just thinking back on his lyrics.
Knocked the wind out of you. It knocked the wind out of you. Yeah. Niggas was, you know, that, you know what? I ain't trying to hate on Coachella, but I saw they had a drag queen up there going. They had a lot of. It was a lot of.
Like a drag performing artist, or like just like somebody doing drag up there.
She was like performing, like singing. So it was weird, really weird, because the voice was like a high pitched voice, but it was a man dressing as a. It was. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the name. I couldn't remember. I had never heard of it before. It was just on, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It's like, "Oh, that's a man." And then it was motherfuckers chatting in the it's live, so I'm looking at the chat. Motherfuckers was talking shit. Going, what the fuck? And then motherfuckers was defending it. It was Coachella. Yeah.
That's actually that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So, Isaiah Rashad.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, that
it was some weird energy in the crowd for his performance.
Shit, my energy towards him right now is a little bit weird, cause just
very weird.
Maybe it's because like I didn't expect that from that nigga. Like I didn't expect that from him, like at all. Like. There's nothing wrong with that nigga. I mean, it's gonna be wrong for his sales. I mean, it's nothing wrong if he want to be out here doing his thing, but like the type of music that he makes does not
don't go with
correlate.
That. So it's like
it don't match.
So it's like it's almost like a gangster rapper that's a buster type shit. Like, you know that he's really a buster. He's spitting that shit. It's the same thing as that. He's spitting some progressive black lyric type shit, but then he undermine it with gay. You feel me? Or bisexual or whatever.
That's what he is. He's claiming to be bi, or he's claiming
to be
gay?
I mean, I don't know what it is.
Me either.
Niggas confused. Got kids, so
he got, like, that's why I'm like, nigga, you got kids. Like, I know that sometimes don't mean nothing, but like,
but I think you know what? I think his performance was about accept me type shit.
Just for who I am, I am.
I'm trying to still persevere through this. Accept me as an artist type shit.
I'm still trying to understand how that shit got leaked. He did such a good job of keeping it under wraps for so long.
Look. Wow. In this world, in this time, you cannot have no gay experience with a man out there. You can't have no gay experience and that shit don't get exposed. If you popping,
true,
it's getting exposed. If you not popping, maybe, but if you popping any type of way, it's getting exposed. The motherfucker is gonna leverage it against you. You're gonna have to break bread. You're gonna have to. Just like Benzino. You seen Benzino? You know who he is? Coily Ray Pops.
Mm-hmm.
He's gay. You didn't know that?
You said something about that last time we was talking. I was like, damn.
More shit came out and just confirmed it. Like, he was on the phone pleading this case to a trans bitch. Like he was trying to explain to the trans person, like, we can't go public with how we kicking it because motherfuckers is not gonna understand. They're gonna try to take me down type of shit. But the motherfucker is recording the shit. You feel me? So then when 50 Cent and all these niggas come out and start talking shit about it, he get violent. He want, but anyway, yeah. He's gay.
I mean, hey.
It's whatever.
It seemed like most niggas in the industry either down low or XYZ. Who knows then? Who knows now?
What you think about okay. Another nigga in the news, my favorite nigga in the news for this segment. ASAP Rocky. Cheating on Rihanna. Now I'm gonna tell you, I was happy.
Why?
I was like, man, good job.
Why?
I hope you did.
Why?
I was like, man, listen.
She's pregnant. What the fuck? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I know it sounds bad. She's pregnant. It's horrible. Right? But let's be honest. You know he's Mr. Rihanna.
Yes.
So
everyone
if
knows
you're
that.
Mr. Rihanna, it's not really good. Like, it seems good, but it's not. Now, his music has been picking up, though. I like some of his new music. You been listening to his new music?
I saw a video that he put out not too long ago, and I was like, okay, when you set him away from Rihanna, he starts to fall back into who he was. He starts to, honestly, I'm real. He's still ASAP, but he's not at the level as I'm that pretty motherfucker. He's not there anymore since he's with Rihanna. I'ma just be honest. Like,
that's probably why he cheated on her, even though they say it's cap. But
they did. They said, oh, it didn't happen. You believe that, or what you think? You think it really happened? Because it was the shoe designer for Rihanna, whatever, and then they all came out with a collaborative story and said, okay.
They had to throw some water on it, man, because it just make Rihanna look bad. Mm-hmm. Make her look real stupid type shit. You feel me? But I feel like it's good for ASAP Rocky.
Nah, I saw a post that said, I know as soon as possible ain't out here cheating on Rihanna. And I was like, yeah.
As soon as possible, huh? As soon as possible ain't out here cheating on Rihanna. Hey, man, I was getting worried for him, man. I was like, damn, man, he looked like Mr. Rihanna now. Like, damn.
He's been Mr. Rihanna since basically she announced her pregnancy.
But
am I wrong?
But see, cheating on her, that give him a little redemption right there. Like,
does it though? What about when she's like, all right, nigga, I really don't need you.
Dude, can she say that?
Yes, she fucking can.
Then he's still gonna be popping. She got to destroy it, a nigga.
No.
He's still gonna be.
I don't want them to
he's still gonna be popping. Like, he's still gonna be that nigga to a degree. He ain't like on drugs and washed up or nothing. He's still.
That's true.
He got some new, like, they got a song out right now. I was gonna speak on that. Regardless of this cheating shit that came up, I was gonna speak on his music because I feel like that he gaining momentum. I don't know. I don't want to say it's because of Rihanna, but he got a song with ASAP Ant that's just tight to me. It's just fucking tight to me. I be bumping it. You know what I'm saying? I be playing it over. You feel me?
Sure shit.
So, like, niggas is gaining momentum. That song is kind of low key, like, starting to blow up a little bit, like. And then he still got the Nego, the stuff he did with Nego. You know about that? Yeah, ASAP Rocky kind of popping right now, like a little bit.
ASAP, I like ASAP.
You don't give a fuck.
But I like ASAP Mob, not like all of them, but like when they be doing shit together, that shit is fire.
Who else is left?
Ferg. obviously Ferg.
That's it.
I don't really know none of them niggas
Yeah,
like that.
so when you say ASAP Mob, what are you talking about?
Whenever ASAP Mob puts anything together, it's usually like them 3-4 niggas, and then they have other niggas on there. Like the last, like Cozy Tapes, I think it was like Flatbush Johnny was on there. Some other niggas was on there.
Cozy Tapes, that was back when Yams was alive, type shit. Right?
Exactly, because yeah.
That's like that's Yams.
But Cozy Tape Volume 2 is my favorite. Volume 2 is fire.
She was on that shit. Damn. You was on that shit.
Cause I remember like I was coming back from school one like Thanksgiving or something, and everybody kept posting this album, and I was like, I'm not gonna listen to it. I was at the airport, I'd have nothing to do, I had a layover. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna listen to this album. I bumped that shit the whole fucking flight. That shit was fire. And I bumped it in my car when I got home too. I was like, this is my shit. Fiber is my favorite song. First Year Being Rich. I can't wait till I have my first year being rich. I am going to bump that song ridiculously so. Can't wait. We making it happen. Shit.
Okay, Lil Baby was in Coachella.
Oh,
Fuck with Lil Baby?
Lil Baby cool, you know.
Yeah.
And Jada, they're hilarious, but you know.
I feel you. They still fuck around?
I think that it's done now because she was out there doing her thing.
Okay, yeah. Lil Baby was kind of... Okay, Megan Thee Stallion debuted a new song. What you think about that?
I liked it. Like, you know, her bars still seem intact, you know, regardless of all the bullshit that she's dealing with. But, like, her fits was cool. I saw a little reel of it on her page. Like, it seems like it's cool. I do want the song to drop so I can give it, like, a full, like, you know...
I don't like it when they be wearing them stockings that you can't see.
What stockings?
I don't know, like when they be wearing it, it seem like they naked, but it be like a stocking.
Like fishnets? Like it's like holes?
But it look like a stocking. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Fishnets are different kinds. It could be stocking, it could be pantyhose, it could be a little bit of anything.
But you can't see no flesh. It's like, it seemed like it's flesh, but it's
oh, they're like nude leggings. I used to wear them when we would do dance and stuff like that. Like they're either like nude or like a certain color, but sometimes you would have to get them to whatever your skin color is. The way it does look more. Yeah. It also depends on the outfit because a lot of her outfits had like a nude like background to it because obviously they're framing it off of her body, so it was like literally just covering the important piece of it. It wasn't like a whole fit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that cut she did was pretty tight though. What's fascinating about that cut she did, I think the name of it is something about she Dick don't run her, she run Dick. I think that's
something like that.
Let's pull it.
Yeah, bring it up one time. I wouldn't mind hearing her again.
I was watching that shit. You know, I always watch Coachella live. Mm-hmm. I always like to just, you know what? Every Coachella that I watch, this is another thing I wanted to point out. Every Coachella that I watch, I always get new fashion ideas. I always get new ideas and shit. I remember when A$AP Rocky and them was on there and they had the V-Loans for the first time. With the V's on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Them little moments to me like be tight.
Blown is on.
But I wouldn't want to be there for it live,
No.
but I like watching. Okay, now this song.
Damn, she talking about party.
Is she broke up with him?
I could have swore they broke up. Or did they get back together? They might be back together. I don't know. This sound like she talking about him. Yeah, this sound like a revenge song. This sound like she just called this nigga out for like a diss war. Like,
Okay.
you see, you hear that? She sound hurt. This definitely sound like it's
Cause
about
you's
party.
a bitch. Now,
Bitch.
I wanted to examine that. I notice a lot of bitches right now on that page of calling niggas bitches.
Niggas be acting like bitches.
I noticed that it's a lot of that conversation. So I feel like she's speaking for a mass amount of bitches.
Yes.
You feel me?
I agree wholeheartedly. 'Cause niggas do be acting like bitches. If the shoe fit, lace it up and wear that hoe.
Yeah.
She's not wrong in what she's saying. Bitches be acting like bitches, but niggas really be acting like bitches. Niggas gossip more than bitches do. Come on now.
Yeah, they do. Some of them.
Some of them. These niggas get to talking and just start letting all the info flow. Especially if you start if you get these niggas out on some shit, or you take them out or you go out with them, or get them a few little drinks flowing. Niggas will.
Yeah, niggas. That's fascinating how I always trip off of that. How niggas have some good fortune. You get blessed like that by a female. You know what I'm saying? And then you go blow her up and make her look bad for doing the shit for you. You feel me? And then fuck it off for yourself in the future. To me, that's brazy as fuck, man. You know what? I don't know. I think that's some game that you have to learn down the line. All the activities that you do with bitches, keeping it to yourself. A lot of niggas like to just brag and make a bitch look bad and shit, but the truly clever niggas just let experiences happen and just hold it in. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even need to know. I often question niggas. I was like, what's more important? The actual experience that you had with the bitch, or telling these other niggas about it who don't really give a fuck about you and really want to come and disrupt your shit and fuck it off and ruin it for you? So what's more important though, man? The actual experience that you had with the bitch? Or, you know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas where shit ain't even valid unless they can brag about it. It didn't happen. Mm-hmm. It didn't happen if I can't brag.
Mm-hmm. And that makes no sense. I can't stand a nigga that'll run back and tell his fucking friends.
Yeah, this shit is weird.
It's disgusting. Especially it's if you have a conversation because sometimes I feel like it's so bad to where when you deal with certain people, you have to tell them yo, you like minding your business, so do I. Be adults about this. The fuck? And then a nigga will run back and tell the homies, and it's just
what
okay.
the no, nigga?
And then I find out because we're all friends, and then I'm just so you're trash. And you ain't shit. And I knew that you wasn't shit.
Oh, man.
And it's not even on no crazy shit. We could just be kicking on some shit, but you go back and be oh yeah, we was chilling, we be talking, nigga, like you said, what is more important, the fact that this is happening or the fact that you get to brag about it? Which is it?
Yeah.
It can't be both. It can't be both.
Shit is crazy.
It's ridiculous. Cause it's what are we even really here for? If all you about to really run up here and do is just tell everybody what the fuck is going on.
Man.
Mind your business, or just keep it to yourself. That's how you can separate real niggas from green, wet behind the ears ass niggas, dead ass.
You gotta get the seasoning, man. You gotta lose a couple good bitches, and then you be like, oh my God, what have I done? Fuck these niggas. Let me just keep all my experiences. You know what I'm saying? It's man. Yeah, man, you gotta take it to man. All right, another nigga in the news. Your boy Trey Songz. They say some a podcast nigga with some power. I don't know if you fuck with Joe Budden and them.
I've seen them before. I feel like I know the clip that you're talking about.
Seen they podcast?
I didn't see the episode that you're talking about, but I definitely saw the clip they put on Instagram about it because my best friend sent it to me and I watched it and I was like,
what about Trey Songz?
Yeah.
With Rory, the white boy.
Yes.
He said it's worse than R. Kelly.
He said in like 15 years, yo, it's going to blow the fuck up.
It's worse than R. Kelly.
Yeah, maybe less time. Is it Chloe dating that nigga right now?
I don't know, man, but niggas, I be tripping off of niggas in they sexual deviancy like a motherfucker. Niggas be sexual niggas be, I be fascinated by that. Nigga be like a sex symbol and a sexual deviant.
Terrifying.
I be feeling like, in a weird way, man, some niggas, man, the more pussy they get, the weirder they get. You feel me? Like, it just...
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck, man. What be the, and then I feel like with these musical artists, right? Like, niggas just singing about that shit. They whole musical shit is sex and this and that. I feel like R. Kelly, the niggas gotta engage in heavy deviancy for the inspiration for the lyrics. So to me, that's like you communicating with a demon. Like I gotta get into the sexual demons, and it just and hopefully I could bring this. Have Trey Songz had some hit records recently? It's been a minute, huh?
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while. It's Ocean slapping though.
It was slapping.
When I was in high school, like, wow, this shit is amazing. Like 14, 15 years old. Listen to shit like 14 years old.
Trey could have had you up in the hotel.
I was just like, wow.
You would have been fucking with him, if he'd have summoned you.
But if you really think about it, Trey Songz had a really cool evolution when he first came up. Like his shit was solid because and then when he came out with that song with Drake, I was like, oh, this nigga got it. This nigga here with it, because they were both coming up at that time. So for me, that was like a dream come true. For me personally, I was like, bro. Yeah.
Niggas be sexual deviants. He like to beat up bitches too. I be tripping off of these niggas and then putting I trip off these motherfuckers mixing different things with the sex. You know what I'm saying? These different,
It don't make no sense. It's like the more money you get, sometimes you just.
Like I said, it's the more that you do, it ain't no bottom. See, that's the thing. The sexual deviancy don't have a bottom. It keep going. Mm-hmm. And you just see it over and over with different superstars throughout history. Rick James was like the perfect example. I know that's way beyond your imagination. And he was old to me when I was he was way older than me. But Rick James was the essence of that. Like, this motherfucker is just hit, and he just went into pure sexual deviancy, deviant. And all creativity gone. All niggas' creativity just leave. That shit be brazen. Mm-mm. All right, I wanted to show you this motherfucker and see how you felt about this before we get into the reader listener email. This dude named 3 God. You ever heard of 3 God? You ever paid attention to the conscious community, like the motherfuckers that be speaking righteousness on the internet, that be,
Like the woke people?
the woke people, yeah.
The woke community. I put air quotes because a lot of these niggas do not be woke, to be completely honest.
Like Brother Polite and all of them. You ever heard of him?
Who?
Brother Polite.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, he wanted to. Well,
Brother-
a lot of these dudes, they end up catching cases and shit with bitches and, for sexual deviant type shit.
Okay, let's get into it.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Oh, I before we go into that, I wanted to ask you your opinion on bitches fucking with toys, the toys. Are you pro toys?
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like do it, go for it, have fun with it, cause hey, sometimes depending on what's going on. Now,
Niggas absent, niggas in absence. Is that what it is? Is it's the absence of niggas, or?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, like, I'm not out here
even if it's a nigga in the picture, it's still.
I mean, I feel like why not?
Why not?
Why not? Unless niggas is just about to be up in here introducing everybody else up into the bedroom, then
I feel you. Okay, now, do you feel like toys are dangerous?
If you don't know how to work it, you don't know what
No.
you're
I
doing.
mean, I'm talking about
like dangerous, like
addictive.
I feel like it depends on the person.
Okay. So when enough is enough. You ain't.
I'm not too crazy with it like that anyway, to be completely honest with you. That's not really like what I'm out here doing, but like I know things.
You wouldn't do like a major investment into that. Would you do a major investment into that? A couple $100 on something? I seen
not a couple $100 on that.
I done seen bitches with shit that was.
But no, sometimes these are just those kinds of people, and sometimes those kind of people, they're like, I can't do it without it. This is my thing.
Okay, cause see, that's what I'm talking about. See, I know some bitches that's like, they like that. They fuck with the toys more than niggas. You know what I'm saying?
So I do feel like it can depend on the person, but sometimes I don't. Hey, sometimes I feel like it's different. I feel you, I like body heat.
Sometimes you like to get to body. That's what
I like body heat.
Yeah, like that's what I think.
I need to feel the warmth.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, this dude right here.
This is the nigga calling himself 3 God. What the hell? Not human form. Did he sacrifice himself and he was reincarnated?
3 God.
All right, peace and black power family. Y'all already know what it is. We got 3 God in the building. This was a surprise to me as well. So just like many of you, this is the first intro I seen with 3rd God, with the 3 God. And I mean, hey, it's entertaining. And I see a lot of you are in here, so don't get mad at me. A lot of you in here to see the return of God in the human form. So without any further ado, I would like to bring to you 3 God in the building. What's going on, brother? This got to be some type of cult that you're doing here, brother. And a lot of people are saying things like you are putting a heavy spell on the people, like the women and the brothers. What is your response to that?
is a cop. I am a cop. America. America. I am a cop.
I asked the question about as far as the occult, the cult. Is this a cult that's going on? And
I am a cop, meaning I am a chief. A chief.
okay. I got my wife here with me, Nepal Shaddai, also my host. Would you like to ask Three God a question, Nepal? Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do actually have a lot of questions, but first I would like to say welcome to Three God and his Orishas. When you mentioned that are you an interdimensional being that possessed? Because I want to hear, I'm sure the people are very intrigued about that.
I am your programmer. I am your programmer.
Okay.
I created you.
Oh.
From genetic matter of my mind.
Oh. I see.
Okay.
So you're saying
I am the programmer.
So you're saying that you created life, you created the people now?
Yes, I created all of you.
You fascinated, huh?
This shit is wild. I need to know more. I can't stop looking. I need to know more. Like, I can't take my eyes off this. Like, this is probably going to be in my YouTube searches when I fucking leave here. Thank you, BossMack. Now look at what the fuck you about to have me on.
Okay, he in jail now.
Are you serious?
One of the bitches ran off and said that he raped him and some other shit, and they arrested him. He in jail. But that's always a complication and a possibility when you have like a stable like that, and then if one of the bitches get mad, you know, from what I see, it don't seem like he got to rape the bitches. You know what I'm saying? It look like everybody's going along with it. You feel me?
No one looks like they're in pain.
Right. So
no one looks like they're being chained to a table.
Yeah.
Even the bitches in the back, one fan of him is like, baby, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Like, they all look like they are happy with the choice that they made, all of them. And these are like grown women. Like bitches that should have kids. Like, not no 19, 21, like these, like they're all like, bro, like what? Like, what the fuck?
When they start smoking weed, let me see, they do the weed.
Is that why they do this? They just be holding it, waiting for him? Is he lighting a pipe? Are three bitches massaging him while he's smoking?
That's what's happening.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Now this nigga got a joint.
Oh, this when he put on some music.
He said, I got my drink, I got my joint, I'm good. Girl, she can't take him seriously. I wouldn't be able to take this nigga seriously either. She looked like she just ready for a hit. The one on the side, she just with the pink flowers. She like this. Then she like, nigga, that was my hit. Yeah. She look upset. See, now she like, finally, nigga, this is what I've been waiting for. Oh my God. I can't believe that this is what's happening right now. Damn, every bitch gets to have one hit. Oh, wow. He's like, this is my joint, bitches. They all look like they are having the time of their lives. Every last one of them. Especially this wild witch doctor looking motherfucker. I can't believe this is real.
He's in jail now, though. I think he'd get out. He got it.
I'm surprised one of the bitches ain't post bail for him. You're like, come on, bitches, we gotta get together and get our nigga out. Like,
it might not be no. I don't know. I don't know the detail. But anyway, all right. Reader, listener, email. Let me see. What you think about Floyd Mayweather's daughter Yaya getting probation for attempted murder and shit? You don't give a fuck. You ain't heard about that?
I didn't know that she was on probation. I thought her ass was in jail.
She stabbed a bitch.
I know that.
Tried to kill her. It was. She got probation though.
Wasn't the young boy fucking other baby mama?
Yeah.
At the house?
Yeah.
Bitch, you can't be mad.
It's on videotape too. They got videotape of her doing it.
I've said this once. I don't think I've said it on here before. If this bitch wants to act like a Section 8 warrior, fucking let her.
Hey, man.
I don't know why she want to act like, cause she's trying to keep up with this nigga.
Hold up, Taylor. You wouldn't stab a nigga for a bitch? You wouldn't stab a bitch for a nigga?
If she's coming at me with the knife, bitch, you're done.
I'm talking about like, just, like.
Unprovoked, no.
She was talking hella shit over there.
Unprovoked, no.
She was talking hella shit.
I'm not gonna stab you.
She was saying, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Talking hella shit.
It depends on who makes first move.
And she was with your nigga. With your nigga. You pulled up and they was together over there. You know.
Well, first off, I wouldn't be mad at her. I'd be mad at him. That's first off.
But you wouldn't.
I would get to her later, especially if it's like, not that I would be in a baby mom situation like that, but the fact.
But what if the bitch turned up? Like she's turning up when she see you, she like, bitch, up. She up. You can see yourself stabbing a bitch, and your nigga is a NBA young boy type of nigga that the whole world love, great, super great nigga.
I wouldn't stab her over him. She like, oh, bitch, we can run this.
How you took a fade on the behalf of a nigga with a bitch?
Not would I ever.
Have you?
No, and not would I ever.
Even if it was brought to you, don't like say the bitch.
Like the bitch is coming to me with the shit.
That ain't never happened. They ain't never just pulled up on you and was like.
That's what I be trying to tell you. These niggas are happy to be around. They be trying.
That's what I'm trying to listen. You ain't hearing what I'm saying. Yeah, happy to be around. Niggas happy to be around you, but they bitches might be like, I'm not happy he's around you. And I don't give a fuck what he's on. I'm ready to bring it to you. I'm pulling up where y'all at. That ain't never happened. Wow.
These niggas know better.
Niggas can't control it. If you fucking with certain bitches, you can't control that shit. The bitch will be outside. Like, you ain't, like, niggas, you going home. Y'all had a nice evening. And y'all pull up and the bitches out there. You ain't never.
That doesn't happen to me.
Ain't had no episodes yet.
That doesn't happen to me.
Hey, man.
It's not gonna happen to me either. The fuck? That doesn't happen. It's not going to happen.
You can't control that type of shit. You can't control that type of shit. If the bitch is on, look, the nigga could be like a nice guy, regular. And then when you leave, the bitch fall out the sky with a parachute like, hell no, nigga, with a knife. And you like, what the fuck? You ain't.
Like I said, if she coming at me with it, you're going down, bitch.
You going down, huh?
You coming at me with it because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be the aggressor. I don't care what the fuck is going on. I'm not going to be the one to make it a non-starting thing.
I feel you.
You going to have to come at me first. Then I'm taking you for everything that you fucking got, bitch. That's what I'm saying. I try not to even get there like that.
All right. Let's do some reader listener emails. All right. A nigga from San Francisco writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a married nigga out here going through bullshit. I got married right after college. My wife at the time was a bad bitch. As soon as we got married, shit went downhill. We had 3 kids back to back. Then my wife just wasn't a bad bitch anymore. And the bitch didn't want to fuck anymore, so we went years without fucking. Eventually, I fell off from the way I looked in college and gained hella weight. I hate to admit this, but I was reduced to being a married nigga that just masturbated. I even did it in front of my wife in protest. I know this shit sounds weak. However, I was in a situation where if I'd have left the bitch, I'd have been financially devastated. So about 5 years ago, I gave up the masturbation shit, and I guess I was unknowingly on semen retention. I started working out, started a few side hustles that started to pay off. Then all of a sudden, I had bad bitches from my past checking on me. I started meeting up with bitches that were crushing my wife, giving me tremendous respect and admiration. Now my question is this. I know bitches be happy trying to disrupt. I know bitches be trying to disrupt happy homes and shit. But my home ain't happy. Should a nigga say fuck it and divorce my wife? My kids are old enough to see the unhappiness. However, I don't want to fuck off the generational wealth by dividing the house. I know you're not married, but what are your thoughts on this? All right. I'm not married. So I don't know about I don't believe in no suffering. You know what I'm saying? If you suffering, sometimes it takes great courage to end the suffering. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting into little ruts. You get into scenarios and shit because you think it's the right thing to do, and you fuck around and kill yourself with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to burn shit down and start over and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I ain't been married to no bitch, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying? But I know, as for me, I ain't accepting no bullshit from no bitches like that. You feel me? Like, if you know, if you living in a house of unhappiness, I know that eventually unhappiness will kill a motherfucker, and it'll kill you. You know, it'll kill you in a way that you ain't suspecting. Like, your health go bad because you're under so much bullshit that you just, you know what I'm saying, with a fucking cancer or some type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I done seen different niggas die in those scenarios, like where, you know, a nigga was just married to some bullshit and just try to endure, and the shit killed him. You know, I personally think that's what it was. You know, the medical records might have said he had cancer of the liver or some type of shit, but I fully believe it was the bitch that killed them. So, you know, niggas need to roll with happiness and take care of your kids and just, you know. Taylor, all this old talking. How you feel about all this old talk type shit?
That shit is wild. Like, damn.
You don't want to endure no shitty marriage, huh? It just sounds horrible to get married.
Definitely terrifying because, like, come on now, it's so easy to get married, but it's so hard to get divorced.
So hard to get.
It's so easy to get fucking married. That's why it's a fucking trap. And I'm not saying that to say like all marriages are traps, but like a lot. The divorce rate, about 10 years ago was 1 in 3, and now it's probably way more than that.
Man, I personally, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I hate to even say this shit, man, but I don't even see how niggas live with bitches like that. I don't even see how. Like, I always felt like it's I know I sound crazy when I say this shit. Niggas ain't fucking with me, man. But I always say it's best to just, you live over here and the motherfucker live over there. And then y'all link up from time to time and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to go to your own corner. If you can't go to your own corner, man, I feel like it's rough, man. Like, you got to be able to, not even to like just have other bitches and shit. I mean, just be able to go to your own corner. You know what I mean? And just, it's a peace of mind to be able to work. Motherfuckers be contaminating motherfuckers' space with they shitty personality. I always trip off of how a personality fill up the whole motherfucking house, every room and shit. You be in another room, that shit come into that room. You need to be in another house. But anyway, man, happiness, man. Always choose happiness, man. You done did a lot. You done put in some years. What can you do, man? Salvage. If it's already been bad, salvage, All right. What the fuck did I do with that? It's over there.
%.
What's up, Taylor? You going out? You hitting the club after this right here?
It's Sunday.
Sunday ain't up.
I mean,
I remember Sunday used to be up back in the days. I used to be a special up day because to go up on Sunday just really represented, like, I don't give a fuck about work tomorrow type shit. Like, we not worried about work like that. I remember the Century Club used to go up back in the days on Sunday. The most up day on Sunday.
Wow.
Niggas gotta go at work tomorrow. Niggas up, niggas at the club, up. Matter of fact, I want to say right before this other listener email, I want to give a shout out to Jewel and Lichelle from Death Row Records back in the days. Lichelle wasn't on Death Row Records. She was just really around it. If y'all want to see Lichelle and Jewel, they on the Art of Dialogue podcast. I've been waiting to get, I really wanted to get Lichelle on here, but I knew she probably wasn't gonna come because her story is too profound. She was up around, this is one of the realest bitches. This is one of the realest bitches in America, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Lichelle, man, that bitch got stories. You go check her out, Art of Dialogue. She gonna be speaking on Tupac, Biggie, all the road shit, man. Let me tell you, man. I've been waiting for this bitch to talk. I've been waiting. She was so much up in the mix. I thought she probably was traumatized by that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was so much in the mix of that. But she dropping, I know they done went over the Tupac, Biggie shit, left, right, movies, all type of shit, this. But listen, these two bitches, Jewel She sang on the Chronic. She was like one of the main bitches singing on the Chronic. Jewel and Lichelle. I mean, whatever they say is real. Y'all gotta fuck with them. I'm just putting it out there.
Lachelle, you knew Eazy-E, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that, your relationship with Eazy-E.
Eric was a fool. I love Eric. You know, he was on a whole nother level of trying to do something different for Compton, you know what I mean? And put the music on the map. And, you know, back then they used to have like music in the parks, and, you know, rappers would come to like McDonald's and shit like that with a DJ and rap and shit like that. And Eric was one of those guys that would pave the pavement. You know, Eric would pull up to your house in his Suzuki Jeep and play his music out loud with its sound, you know, the big old speakers in the back, playing his music and passing you out his sample music. You know, pull up to your house playing his shit. So he was always on his promotional game. But Eric was another one that was funny as shit too. One time you know, back in the days when, well, I don't drink anymore, but I used to drink. So I was fucked up the night before, and me and my homegirl, we was at Eazy-E's house, and we was listening to some music and smoking some weed. And all I know is I just, like, started getting sick, you know, like hyperventilating, like sick, you know, not feeling good, like, for real, like, nigga called the paramedics sick. So this nigga E like, come on, Shell, you faking. I'm like, come on, E. Like, nah, you faking. I'm like, E, no, for real. So why the paramedics and everything came, when they got to the door and seen that it was Eazy-E, all they thought about was fuck the police, and they was really not finna work on me because of fuck the police. Like, literally, they was gonna turn around because they saw E. So they had to come in, they see me, and, you know, just really basically gave me some oxygen and some stuff like that. And Eric was clowning me the whole time, talking about I was faking and I just wanted some attention and all this shit, you know. But E was a real cool dude. But I just think that really the way my nigga died, I think that shit was bullshit and conspiracy type shit. I don't know. I don't see it like that.
Hopefully hopefully I'll be able to get Lichelle on here, but I don't know. All right, now, another reader, listener email. All right. Let's see. Oh, you might like this one because this one got some Texas in it.
Oh, all right. Shout out Houston. I miss Texas.
You miss Texas?
I do. I miss Texas. I miss my friends. Don't miss that weather though. I'm good. I can't wear my hair like this in Texas. That's why every time I go to Texas, I always have to have braids or like something else.
So you just really just miss Texas like that.
I do miss it. I really miss the food.
I feel you. What was the best food out there? What was it?
Well, for me, it would be like all the Cajun food.
You just really Cajun like that.
Cajun, Creole, all that shit. I love that down stuff. Or like some fire ass barbecue. Like I've had the best brisket of my whole life in Texas.
You know what, man? You keep talking about that shit. I'm gonna need you to
Go out to make it happen.
I'm gonna need you to hook something up, man.
No, for real. That shit is so
let
good.
me know what the ingredients and shit. I give you the ingredients, and
oh, for sure. Definitely. Whip some up.
Make it happen for me, man, and let me, you know, so I can. All right. Let me do this shit.
And the way they fry food like is a little bit different. Just fire too.
Okay. A nigga from Memphis writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a young nigga at 31 out here living and learning game. Here's what is happening. I'm a nigga out here with a bitch and a half on the team. My half a bitch is in Dallas, Texas. I met this bitch when she was out here visiting one of her sorors. 2 weeks ago, I had a break in my schedule and I decided to pull up on her in Dallas. A bitch was with it. When I got there, I copped a rental and picked the bitch up to grab something to eat. The bitch picked a restaurant, a soul food spot. When we stepped in the spot, a bitch immediately noticed the nigga that looked like a successful street nigga / killer. Called his name, then proceeded to go over there and hug a nigga. I took this as disrespect off the rip, and I tried to maintain composure. Bitch came back and sat at the table with me, and then another nigga came out the kitchen and waved at a bitch. Then as I looked at the menu, I could see these niggas mugging me. I noticed these niggas mugging me, and the bitch's demeanor was different. Then I told the bitch I didn't want to eat there. And then the bitch was heated. I suggested we go get some steaks from a steakhouse I saw out there. And her attitude was so fucked up that I just took the bitch home afterward. Then I decided I might as well leave. So I took an early flight the next day. I didn't hear from the bitch the day I left. But then the next day after that, I had posted some shit on the gram. The bitch seen it, and then the bitch called me and tried to turn up on me for leaving. I told her, you disrespected me. Then she called me a bitch ass nigga. So then I hung up on the bitch. Then the bitch got in my DMs and wrote an essay saying how she overreacted and whatnot. Now my position is this, BossMack. I felt disrespected. Do you think I overreacted by leaving?
That's a heavy subject.
How you feel about that?
I mean,
would you hug a nigga? If a nigga flew out to see you and y'all was on, you know, this is our weekend type of shit, but would you go hug another nigga?
probably not.
It's kind of weird, huh?
I probably wouldn't do it. It would probably be more of like, maybe like, oh, what's up? Or like, hey, how are you? This is my friend or whatever. Like, I would have, if I was in that situation, I would have made it a point to where at least they would have met each other so he wouldn't have felt disrespected. That's at least what I would have done.
Right,
if
right,
that was
right.
going to have to happen.
Right,
but
right.
otherwise, I wouldn't have involved anybody in that shit. That's messy as fuck. Like, I get it. Like, now the guy in the kitchen, that's different. You know, she probably goes there a lot. She probably knows him.
Right.
But just the bystander, killer, professional nigga, that's just...
Street nigga / killer.
Bro, just based off of the description, just, yeah, I wouldn't have done what she did, to be honest. So I will say that I feel why he was feeling the way he was feeling. I do, like, kind of feel like she was, like, I don't get why she was, like, super hella mad. Because, like, bitch, just go wherever the fuck
Then when he wanted to change restaurants, the bitch had a fucked up attitude about it. And he trying to go get steaks and shit. And the bitch got an attitude.
Like, all right, let's go. Fuck it. Like, let's go get my food. What the fuck? She tripping. Like, that was wild.
You know, I probably would have did some shit like that if a bitch if I flew out to see a bitch, I'm expecting like total respect.
Exactly.
I'm expecting total respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm here for. We starting the excursion. You know what I'm saying? You walk me into a place with foreign niggas, and it's a vibe, and I feel a vibration. Yeah, I could go left like that, I think. You know?
Especially when the niggas start mugging you. Like, that shit just weird.
Yeah, man.
Cause now niggas is getting territorial where it's not even necessary. Like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, that's how it is with bitches. Like, it's just energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, because the nigga that she hugged, he in a certain type of mind state because, damn, this bitch just hugged me in front of her, this nigga. What kind of nigga is that over there? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, Taylor, man, appreciate you coming through. What you got coming up, man? You got some things coming up this weekend?
Shit. We just out here just doing it. Mostly I got homework, so school.
Yeah, you at Long Beach State right now, right?
Yes, sir.
So how's it been? Is it heavy? A lot of work? Is it?
It's like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I'll let my shit pile up just like a little bit, but it's like the first, like it's like the second week. It's like the second week, so I still have plenty of time to catch up. That's all I'm about to be doing tomorrow and fucking Tuesday. It's just homework because I have class again on Tuesday.
Are you taking like a full load?
No, it's just one class, but it's like a career. It's like a accelerated course, almost like to a career path kind of like program.
Okay. How many units is it?
I don't even fucking know. I just know.
I don't even know if they do that still. I don't even know if they do units. I don't know shit about college no more. This is back when I went to college. Because I did graduate from college, if I didn't tell you that.
Oh, for sure. Where you graduate from?
Sonoma State.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
And I'm in a fraternity, too.
Really? Which one?
Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. With the bruhs.
Yeah.
But then I'm in the hood frat, too, though.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
what hood frat? I don't even want to know. Never mind. Don't tell me. We can't say that.
You know where I grew up at. You know how it is. That's a frat, too. That's when I realized it. When did I realize that was a frat, too? After I was a Q, I realized it's the hood frat.
Yeah.
The hood frat is a lot of ways more serious, you know.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I be trying to tell niggas about the similarities between them. They can't catch it really though. It's a lot of similarities, you know. A lot of similarities.
The crossing and stuff like that, and being online, all that is wild.
Yeah, your mom's is
yeah, she's AKA.
So she wants you to do that.
Honestly, I wanted to pledge anyway. At first, I wanted to be a Delta, but then I was like, I don't know, because there was.
You was gonna just do moms like that, and
well, this was before AKA was even a thing. But like, but thinking about it, I've like grown up around AKAs. There's a lot of AKAs in my family, which I just recently found out about. And
wait, was your mom's an AKA from college, from her undergrad or graduate?
Well, she just did. She's doing grad. She's grad chapter.
So she pledged grad.
Yeah, she pledged grad chapter.
Oh, see, that's like.
It's like what?
You know.
No, I don't know. Tell me.
Well, you know.
I feel like you cross when you cross, and you do it when you could do it.
Nah, see, I mean, it depends. You know, like. I mean, it depends if they put her through the processes.
They went through the processes, but AKA don't do hazing, and that's one of my favorite things about them. They don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not these chapters out here. Not the ones that I'm affiliated or soon to be. I guess I don't even know. Not them. And hey, they're very strict about that shit. Certain ones do what they got to do. But that's they do it.
Yeah, they do.
Not grad.
They do it on a low though.
Not grad chapter.
Well, you see, First of
That's why I
all,
wanna pledge that shit.
you so far on the outside of it that you can't really know. But you know, it's just like it's just like gangbanging. I mean, I mean, that's all motherfuckers talk about when motherfuckers get together. That's all motherfuckers talk about is how they got fucked up when they was pledging, the different ways of how they got fucked up and who saw. And then another thing too is like say when you pledging, different yards got to see you so they could confirm that you was made right. You know, like the ski-wees at Long Beach State, when they do a line, you know, the bitches at Dominguez got to see them. The bitches at, you know, USC got to see them. Northridge got to see them. UCLA, different. And it be up. I'm telling you, man, I you know, I've dated a lot of AKAs, so I was with one of my bitches was I was with a bitch when she pledged, so you know you know what I'm saying,
No,
and
I
then I didn't, you know, as a Q, you know, the DSTs, you know, I've seen some of, you know, some of their activities, and I was like,
well, everybody know the Q dogs are built differently.
I've seen, I believe everybody, all of them, everybody. It's not just everybody, and it's and you know, I hate to say it, but you know, it works. It works. Nothing. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm quite sure you heard some things, but when, you know, motherfuckers give you like a poem, a long ass poem, and say, you know, y'all got 2 days to learn this and be able to say it in unison to where it sounds like one motherfucker. Or it's going to be repercussions and consequences. Nothing can stimulate you. You're stimulated to learn. You learn it fast. You learn it. When motherfuckers say, don't listen, when I come around to your classes and you're not there, it's up when I see you. When we catch you that night, it's up. When you miss class, it's up. If you're not working out every day, it's up. If you don't learn the history and be able to recite it, it's up. So what happens? You become very good at those things. You learn very fast. You learn how to work together, get through problems. You know, when you online together, you know how when you get you online with some niggas you don't know. But y'all have to work together or it's gonna be repercussions and consequences.
Just like being on a team.
It works.
Just because it worked don't mean that it should be happening.
How else will you learn? The motivation is not the same. I hate to say it. It is what it is.
I ain't in it. I can't say nothing about it. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
So as you approach this,
Also, what you gonna look at me is like I'm a lot less than?
I'm not gonna look at you as nothing. You're gonna be dealing with your sorors. You're gonna go through it with whatever, however they do it. I don't know how they do it. I know that at AKAs, hey man, I remember the AKAs killed a bitch at my mom's church. The church that my mom's went to. This was like in the 2000s.
Wow.
They killed a bitch. The AKAs. Doing some water shit. at the beach. And about the beach doing some. I'm just saying. I know I ain't trying to terrify you or nothing like that. It's.
Oh, I have you. I mean, hey, hey, that's all I gotta say.
All right, Taylor, that's it right there. We did a little hour and. Hey, how was your little Hollywood? You say you was up in Hollywood, out and about. How was that?
It was cool. I was with some of my friends, and we're celebrating the homegirl's birthday. So.
What club y'all went to?
I remember.
Multiple spots.
Yeah, I remember Dragonfly and Sunset.
You remember Dragonfly? So you was blurring. You was blurring? She was blurring together?
Not like blur together, but like we were together for like some days. So we did a lot in that time, and I was not driving at all. So I was just there enjoying myself, having a great time. Yeah, it went up.
That's what's up, man.
It went up. We turned the fuck up. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. All right, Taylor, let's do the photo shoot. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's do it.
Almost 2 hours, man.
Thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a BossMack Industries production.